I am challenging him. Okay, I like the confidence from everybody. Mendy, Juan Soto saying those words of confidence. That's great. And Senga has looked great. You can't be, respectfully, the ace of the staff after a season that you had last year, after 2024, and you're still building back. I need you to prove it to me. There's no way you're the ace. You have Freddy Peralta and Nolan McLean ahead of a guy like Kodai Senga. He's built on swing and miss. That's what made him an all-star, right? In 2023, it was the swing and miss. You're seeing it more in spring. We love to see it. We love a velo jump. Like, we'll say all the sexy words, right? But what I need to see is you prove it, and I need you to stay healthy. Between the ears, too, is really important for him. So I've seen it so far, and I'm really excited. But respectfully, Juan Soto, I got to challenge. He's not the ace. And you don't want him to be the ace right now. You want Freddy Peralta to be that guy, and he is that guy.
Okay, I'm going to jump in, though, because I like what Juan Soto is doing here, because there might be a method to the madness. You know, you're talking about something is happening in between the ears of Kodai Senga. Well, maybe Juan Soto is understanding the guy needs a confidence boost. He's been pitching great. So to go out there and have the, one of the most important players on the entire team in the organization say that's our ace, I love it. And how about some competition for who is actually the ace between Freddy Peralta, Nolan McLean, and Kodai Senga? Everyone go out there and give it your best, and let's see who actually would be pitching game one of a playoff game.
Yeah, and knowing just kind of how easygoing Freddy Peralta is, and even Nolan McLean is behind the scenes, I don't think they mind this at all. They'll be like, yeah, let's have three aces. Let's have a two-headed Hydra. Let's all of us kind of anchor that rotation. So I actually do think it's a good idea, and I love the idea that Juan Soto is just doing like a psyop.
Yeah,
and like trying to like
Jedi mind tricks, Laura. We know.
Trying to make Kodai Senga be like, yes, I am him.
His words matter. They do carry weight.
They do. Yeah. They carry a lot of weight.
Yeah, I'd love to challenge you for challenging my guy Soto, but I don't know what the heck he's talking about.
You can't do that.
Well, Kodai Senga's not the ace. I don't care what Soto says. He's got a lot to prove. All right, according to the New York Post, Freddy Peralta is seeking a 7 or 8 year...
I'm challenging that now,
Another
Sal.
BNNY
I gotta challenge it. Okay, again, Jedi mind tricks. I've been thinking about this a little. I told you before, Sal, I thought that Freddy Peralta would get a deal done before the season started. Well, obviously, John Heyman and some other insiders are saying that is probably not going to happen. How about this? Maybe Freddy Peralta had us all fooled a little bit. He's asking for a 7-year extension. He knows David Stearns better than all of us. He was with him in Milwaukee. He knows that's not going to happen. I don't even know if a 5-year extension is going to happen. Freddy Peralta is going to be 30 years old in June. You know what? Maybe Peralta wants to get to free agency. He's not a Scott Boras client, but that doesn't mean he's not looking at the landscape. I know there could be a potential lockout, whatever, but he's looking at Tarek Skubal as the top of the market, and then who else for starting pitchers? He has had the 12th best WAR amongst pitchers over the last 3 years. That puts him with Max Fried. That's going to put him with Dylan Cease. That's putting him with Blake Snell. These guys are getting $27 million a year and more. Freddy Peralta might have us all fooled here. I know he loves the Mets, but he might want to get to free agency.
I have such a hard time with this because I do think he wants to get to free agency, but I do think that he'd probably be amenable to something like 4 or 5 years, only because he seems to genuinely enjoy being there. I didn't know this, that he grew up a Mets fan, because apparently all of his family, he has over 100 family members in New York. The idea of coming to the city and being around people that you love, that is super duper important. We're talking about a kid who came here from the Dominican Republic at 16 years old, didn't have any friends, didn't have any connection, wasn't able to speak the language, and now you're at a place where maybe you feel like it could be home. Do I think they're going to sign an extension before the season starts? No. Do I think that Freddy Peralta might have a future in the Mets for a while? Yeah.
Love to hear that. So far, I love everything about Freddy Peralta, especially you mentioned he comes from a family of Met fans. Hey, Bichette played short today, and it appears that he could be the Mets' backup shortstop this season. Another BNNY challenge.
No. Okay, first of all, let me get on my soapbox here. You're having Bichette. You get him to come to the Mets, and you say, hey, you're going to learn third base. That's obviously extremely easy. It is not extremely easy. You get him at third base. You're getting his reps in. Throughout all of the spring training, Mendoza goes, hey, we really got to get him comfortable here. I don't really see him as an option at shortstop. And then as the real games are about to start, you're like, hey, okay, we're going to change course completely and have him play shortstop. Bichette, for as good of a player he is, was a subpar defensive shortstop. And so you have what I think could be interesting is Marcus Semien playing second base, if absolutely necessary. I would not be against Marcus Semien, who is defensively stronger, moving to shortstop and having Brett Beatty, who plays second base, move to second. That way you don't have to lose a roster spot to a backup shortstop, and you can still have Carson Bench in right field.
I don't mind him backing up at short because that's where he played his entire career. You are right. He was not great metrically at that position, but he knows how to play it, and he is the veteran there. And I think the point of him doing that is so that Carson Benj can have a spot, right? Vidal Brujan and Mike Tauchman, those are the guys you have to worry about on the roster right now. And so for me, if Bo Bichette backing up, break glass in case of emergency for Lindor is there, which also means Benj can play right field and Mike Tauchman can be on the team to be on the bench. Like, you have so much versatility, finally, if you are Carlos Mendoza. So I don't hate it. I think it's a break glass situation. I don't ever want to see it, but I'm not mad about it if Benj can play.
Plus, if Lindor's healthy, Lindor plays all the time.
That's
so
true.
in the event of an emergency, Lindor gets hurt in a game, you have to shift Bichette over for a few innings, then call up somebody the next day. That's the way that the roster should be.